Hey, this is Frank trying not to get kicked out of my house, and I'm going to do my 5 cars challenge today. It was very nice to be nominated by Jason Frey, John Fernandez, and Braindead636. These guys are killing it right now, so go check them out. I think John Fernandez actually nominated some of my friends, Carlito and Johnny, iRock, and them. So we'll see that in a different video. So check out my 5 cars. Okay, I'm just gonna count this as 1 car. My childhood cars. This is basically all that you see here, plus maybe there's 1 or 2 others that I have that I saved from my childhood. The rest were taken from me when I was in between 8th and 9th grade. I was homeless for a while. I lost my house with my family, and we left a lot of our stuff by my grandmother's house. Long story short, my uncle took them, and they didn't really consider that maybe I might have wanted a lot of those things. So these would just happen to be the cars that were with me while I was homeless for about a year. So these cars stay with me. I'll never trade them. You know, they're 1980s, early 80s is when I was collecting as a kid, and I had an amazing collection. Lost it all, and I think that's probably why I hunt so hard now, and I'm so into it now. I think I'm just trying to maybe make up for the cars I lost. I really love these though, because these are the ones that stayed with me. Some of them are some awesome Matchbox too. Anyway, so my childhood cars, that's my first car. These will really always be my best cars. And then just 2 special things that happened to me was I got this awesome car from another person's childhood collection, my friend Kevin. When he found out what I was doing, he wanted me to have this. And then I got this, my first red line, from my friend John. So these 2 cars go right in there with my childhood collection. So that's car number 1 to me. This is the first super treasure hunt I found, the Mustang Boss. And it was the first time I cracked a case, and this is really the beginning of the new collecting that has treasure hunts and all that. When I was a kid, we didn't have that. And so this really means a lot to me. And it's really when I became addicted to cracking the cases and finding the supers and all that. And eventually I will crack this one. And this will always be my favorite treasure hunt, the Mustang Boss. It's a pretty awesome treasure hunt to be your first one to find. So I'm really happy with this. And then I found a whole bunch of other Beetle treasure hunts along with it that day. So I connected to the memory of finding the car too. And I can easily fill the whole video with cars I found from Jason Frey's Mega Box giveaway that I won, his 1,000 subscriber giveaway. And it had everything. And one of my goals was to when I started collecting was to try to have a chase or a super from every brand of cars. So this box covered so many bases with M2s, green machines, white lightnings, all that. So this is kind of like an awesome white lightning to have as your flagship white lightning car, and just pretty awesome. It's something I never really imagined I'd have when I started collecting. And this is probably my most favorite car. Again, another car from Jason Frey. A 57 Chevy is my favorite. Pointy tail. I love the 55 too. And a lot of my favorite cars really have to do with my dad. My dad used to talk about how he turned one of these into a hot rod and all that when he was a kid. And lots of my other favorite castings, the split bumper Camaro. It has to do with, racing with my dad and stuff like that, drag racing and stuff like that. So also the Beetles and the Porsches and Beetles had something to do with that too. But this casting, this is a M2 Chase, Gold Chase. just, this car is just my favorite. It'll probably always be my favorite. I don't know if I can top this one. The detail and the engine, all in gold, just amazing, amazing car. I love this. And my number one most favorite car is the Super Raw Chase 1959 Volkswagen Microbus Deluxe. And the night I found this, we found 3 of them, 3 raw Super Chases, me and Sergio, and just, this was just pretty much the best night you could ever have hunting, so that's why it'll always be my favorite, just how I found it. Just so much fun hunting it down that day and racing to the different Walmarts to grab these. And we found a couple of limited to 300 Chase as well, but the limited to 100, to find 3 of them and to know that we had 3 out of the 100 that existed was just an awesome thing. So this will always be my most favorite car, and it's my most valuable car too, so it takes it on all accounts. So that's my favorite cars. Really thank you again to Jason, John, and Martin for nominating me. Really appreciate that you would even care to see my favorite cars. Thanks for watching my 5 best cars. Now I'll nominate HotWheelsExpress, my favorite channel. Go check out that channel, it's awesome. Skip from HighVoltsEntertainment. I'm gonna nominate Nesto P. I'm gonna nominate Sergio Castaneda, even if it is all M2s. Want to see your M2s then? Your 5 best ones? I know he just made an awesome trade for all his Hot Wheels, and he got all these M2 chases. And I have to admit, I've been having more fun chasing the M2s than the dump-ins at this point. The gold gets addicting. So let's see Sergio's top 5. That'll be awesome. And go check out his channel. He'll be posting a trade video that was really awesome for all these M2 haulers. Mad Biker 1337. Let's see your top 5 cars. Mad Biker, Sean, he's the one who gave me the Camaro, which was my first RAOK and made it into my childhood collection, so I won't forget that. Never forget that half of my best cars could be from Jason Frey's Mega Box, so I'll never forget that. Jason always has a place in my collection forever, so appreciate all that. And also my friend John for giving me my first red line. You know, your top 5 shouldn't just be your most valuable cars, but also the ones that mean the most to you. So hopefully we'll see some good ones from you guys. And I enjoyed everyone's top 5. This contest thing or challenge was really started, I think, by Scott Dunlap. So go check out his top 5 too. And until next time, you know what you got to do? You got to get it while it's hot.
I'm just another link in the chain. Keeping things together, always staying unchanged. Don't blame anybody for the world.